Gotta tell you, this week's SmackDown was pretty awesome. Twists and turns, huge legend return confirmed, and much more. Randy Orton kicked off WWE SmackDown, expressing how much he missed being in the ring on Friday nights. He mentioned that there were only a few people he could trust, and one of them was Cody Rhodes. Having known Cody for a long time, Orton admitted that it was tough seeing him align with Roman Reigns for their match at Bad Blood. Cody Rhodes then made his way to the ring, declaring that he'd rather be a fool than a coward. He reminded everyone that Roman Reigns had given him his word, and acknowledged that the new Bloodline has become a major issue in WWE. Cody added that Randy, of all people, should understand his perspective. Kevin Owens made his way to the ring, but before he could speak, Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline interrupted. Sikoa sarcastically thanked Orton, Rhodes, and Owens for gathering in the ring, saving him the trouble of tracking them down. He reminded them that they had been trying to take down the Bloodline for months, but both Orton and Owens had failed time and time again. Owens fired back, telling Solo to shut up, and challenged the Bloodline to a tag team match later that night. Cody stepped in, suggesting they turn it into a six-man tag match, but Owens quickly shut him down. He insisted it had to be him and Orton, as Cody would get his chance to face the Bloodline at Bad Blood. Meanwhile, backstage, Nia Jax confronted Tiffany Stratton, blaming her for last week's loss. Stratton accepted the blame, but Nia warned her that if she loses the title, things will end very badly for Tiffany. Bayley versus Naomi. Naomi countered an early Bulldog attempt and landed a big sunset flip, but Bayley managed to hit the Bulldog on her second try. Bayley followed up with an elbow drop and a powerful Saito suplex. Naomi responded with the rear view, then hit a top rope blockbuster to regain momentum. Bayley fired back with a brainbuster, followed by a near fall after a sunset flip. Naomi missed a high-flying move from the top rope, allowing Bayley to capitalize with a Bayley to belly. Bayley then sealed the match with a top rope elbow drop to secure the win. Backstage, Andrade confronted LA Knight, telling him that he had lost his respect after refusing to shake hands following their match last week. Just as Knight was about to respond, Carmelo Hayes blindsided him, attacking Knight before the scene cut to the next match. Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade. Melo came out swinging against Andrade, but Andrade quickly turned the tables with a snap suplex on the apron, sending Melo crashing to the floor. After the break, Andrade delivered a dragon screw, only to be hit with the first 48 by Hayes. With blood trickling from his mouth, Melo went for a big move, but Andrade countered and hit the double knees in the corner. Coming back from another break, Melo nailed an inverted vertical suplex for a near fall. He then avoided a top rope maneuver from Andrade and followed up with a cutter. LA Knight appeared at ringside, causing a distraction that allowed Andrade to land a big kick on Melo. However, when Andrade confronted Knight, Melo took advantage and rolled Andrade up from behind to steal the win. After the match, Knight and Andrade exchanged heated words before Knight extended his hand as a gesture of respect. However, Andrade refused the handshake and walked away. Later, Cody Rhodes attempted to talk to Kevin Owens about the Roman Reigns situation, but Owens brushed him off, reminding Cody that they had a match tonight and now wasn't the time for discussions. KO also warned Cody to stay backstage if they needed help during the match. After Owens left, Orton approached Cody, offering his help against the Bloodline and mentioning that he would talk to Owens about it. A promo aired for the highly anticipated return of AJ Styles. The legendary 7-time champion is set to make his comeback on next week's SmackDown. Michin versus Piper Niven. Michin took control early, but a distraction from Chelsea Green allowed Piper Niven to capitalize with a cannonball at ringside from the apron. After the break on SmackDown, Michin was sent into the corner and barely avoided another cannonball. Niven followed up with a big slam for a near fall. As Chelsea distracted the referee, Niven attempted a cannonball using a trash can Green had brought to ringside, but Michin dodged just in time. Michin then kicked Green off the apron and took down Niven in the ring, securing the victory. Backstage on SmackDown, Bayley apologized to Naomi, and the two shared a hug, putting their differences aside. Just then, Tiffany Stratton appeared, mocking Naomi. In response, Naomi said that with Bayley tied up in her feud with Nia Jax, she would be booking a match against Tiffany herself. Back to the main event, Kevin Owens' swift decision to choose Randy Orton underscores his true feelings about the Cody Roman alliance. Although he was asked about it last week, Owens never had the chance to express his honest opinions. This week, while he didn't directly address the situation, his choice to partner with Orton speaks volumes. Regardless, the tag team match was officially confirmed for the main event of SmackDown. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline. Jacob Fatu and Kevin Owens started off the match, with KO delivering a big takedown followed by a senton. Solo Sikoa demanded a tag but quickly tagged out as soon as Orton entered the ring. The Viper wasted no time, unloading on Fatu with a series of strikes. After being sent outside, Orton retaliated by dropping Fatu on the announce desk 4 times, then turned his attention to Solo, doing the same to him. After a break on SmackDown, Kevin Owens found himself taking a beating in the ring as Solo Sikoa targeted him with a hip attack in the corner. Jacob Fatu returned to the match, and the Bloodline delivered double hip attacks on Owens. A distraction then allowed Jacob to land a cheap shot on KO. Randy Orton entered the ring and quickly turned the tide, delivering 2 powerful slams to Solo and Jacob before hitting Sikoa with a draping DDT. Randy set up for the RKO, but Fatu interfered, allowing Sikoa to connect with a Samoan drop. In a dramatic moment, Owens sent Fatu flying outside and followed up with a frog splash onto him on the floor. Back in the ring, he hit a Swanton bomb on Solo, but Sikoa countered with a spinning Solo after another distraction from the Bloodline. Just then, Cody Rhodes rushed in, taking out members of the Bloodline and evening the odds. Tama Tonga entered the ring but was quickly met with an RKO from Randy Orton. However, Solo Sikoa retaliated, taking the Viper out of the equation. In the chaos, the official was knocked down, leaving Kevin Owens and Orton poised to secure a victory without anyone to count the pin. Solo seized the opportunity created by the distraction, taking out Owens before scoring the win for the Bloodline. After the match, Kevin Owens shoved Cody Rhodes in the ring, visibly furious. However, Randy Orton intervened, preventing KO from attacking the champ. In a surprising turn, Owens and Cody hugged it out, putting their differences aside as SmackDown came to a close. Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu might be set to headline Bad Blood 2024. What's your take on this? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon for more interesting content like this in future. Till then, see you all in the next one. Thanks!